It's a dinosaur. If Dante gets that, he's the GOAT. Oh my God, that's an alligator. That's a freaking alligator. Look how big he is. Pulls off the bone like a chicken wing. Look at this. Look at that smoky iguana. Sharkinwithseaweed. All right, guys. So me and my partner in crime,
Dante,
are building a
iguana
capturing contraction, and we're using 200-pound monofilament line. We got our longest fishing pole that we have in our collection, which is like a 14-foot surf casting pole. And come and do the honors, Dante. We found, luckily, one of my bright old running shoes that has a semi-bright shoelace. This is going to be our noose. You fasten a string to the end of your monofilament, and that's going to be your noose. So you, show you in a second. This part will be fast forwarded.
Pull it up. I got the fishing line in front.
Fasten, perfect. All right. So now we got our shoestring fastened to our mono, and here we're gonna make a noose that we could slide up and drop it around the iguana's head, and then it'll fasten and hold him. And when you capture an iguana, they play dead. So when they play dead, we'll be able to easily, once they're in the noose, we'll be able to easily grab them and put them out of their misery in the most humane way possible, which is, on this case, you gotta be in the camera over here, knucklehead. On this case, with Dante's birthday present, what are you getting for your birthday?
A pellet gun.
An airsoft pellet gun. So that's the most humane way. Some people use a blunt force object to whack it on the head. Some people do what we do, you use the airsoft gun, and some people use a knife to go through the spine or right into the brain, and we don't have it in us.
Inhumane.
That feels way too inhumane.
I know when you search it up on Google, it says it's humane, but
yeah, we don't agree with that. Yeah, we're not so crazy about that idea. So we're going to
take them out of their misery with a pellet gun.
With a pellet gun, one to the head.
I mean, still very sad.
Yeah, it is sad. We're not crazy about it, but these things, they are
very good eating.
They're very delicious, and they're also, what is the word I'm looking for?
A nuisance.
They're a nuisance, but they're invasive. They're invasive to Florida. There's actually been a huge uptick in companies and LLCs. People, just a random high school kid at home who opens his own iguana company where they're ridding these iguanas of people's backyards. In the past, Floridians would wait for the big chill, the big freeze in the winter to have these iguanas die out, but it's not enough. They've become such a nuisance that they're everywhere. So this is completely legal. We'll leave out the portion of when we put these iguanas out of their misery. I know there's a more advanced word for it. What is the word they use for putting something out of its misery? Rob, what's a word for putting something out of its misery? Euthanizing it.
Our old high school teacher.
Our old high school teacher's here. No, but it's not that. Discarding of it. Not discarding of it. Like an iguana, if we're going to put it out of its misery.
Put on
the teacher. Euthanizing. Okay, so he calls it euthanizing. Two things that are highly illegal. You cannot kill iguanas with poison. You can't inject it with anything.
You can't freeze them.
You can't freeze them. You can't drown them. Those are very inhumane methods of killing these iguanas, and you can be prosecuted. You can go to jail for doing anything inhumane to any animal, even if they are an invasive species. So do not freeze your iguanas. Do not drown them. Don't set them on fire.
Don't put poison in them.
Don't inject them. We're actually going to leave out the portion where we put him out of his misery when we euthanize him. We won't show you guys that because, you know, some people at home don't want to see that.
And another good reason for no poison is if you're going to poison the animal
and then eat it,
you're going to eat it, that's just like
that's not
you're
smart.
putting poison into your mouth.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, we're not doing that. So tune in. We got our, it slipped out, but I'll get this rigged up, and follow us out to our Miami Springs lakes. All right, this is what you're gonna need for your iguana hunt. You're gonna wanna grab the longest fishing rod in your closet, and In this case, mine is a 14-foot surf casting rod. All you gotta do is make a lasso. So a lasso consists of a small loop. You put one piece of the shoelace through the loop, creates a lasso, and the lasso fastens real quick. So we figured out that the trick to getting these guys is they like to stay in this grass. So the initial pull up on them scares them, and they're either going to be very scared where they jump into the water and you have no chance, or this is where you get them. They go over the canal bank and they pop their heads out there and think that it's just a car or something temporarily passing by, and that's when you hold your spot, use your long rod like we have, and reach it over, let that lasso go over his head, and that's your best bet for catching iguanas. Once they go over that canal bank, they stay over there and pop their heads out, and that's how you get them. Got him! Let's go! We got our first one! Let's go! We did it, Dante! We got our first iguana, guys! It's dinner time. Dante's gloving up. Look, that's it. Look, they play dead.
I'm gonna jump that fence again.
All right, go ahead.
One there, one there. There's a whole bunch.
Go ahead. Put your gloves on.
Got you. Dang, that was a good catch.
There, hard. Now hold them up. All right, great, like that. All right, here.
Look, he was shedding.
All right, here, hold this rod. Hold them tight though, okay?
I don't want him to backlash.
Don't worry, I'm gonna go get the tape. Dante, the iguana man! Look at those claws on him.
Yeah, I want you to tie those up first, please.
Wow. We are going to tie this up.
Do it one more time.
Get
Dang,
those.
these things got huge claws.
Damn, so they play dead once you got them.
Yep, which is not a smart idea. Oh no.
Okay, hold them.
Oh, the police just went right by us.
These guys tied up. All right, so there you go, guys. You guys tape them up, and we'll see you at home at the cleaning table.
Fine, we'll ride.
All right, come on. I'll carry the big bag. Grab the gloves.
Get the gloves and put them in.
All right. I'm gonna leave the rod here. I'm gonna leave everything here. We'll be right back. No one's gonna take it.
Put it behind the bush.
I am. All right, I'm coming. Hold on, Nanda, wait for me. All right, we got Dante and Marco risking it all. Poison ivy, snakes, tarantulas, lions, tigers, and bears in that tall grass to go hunt Godzilla. Nice largemouth. Beautiful Miami Springs largemouth while we're iguana hunting. Catch you later, as the cops would say. Catch you later, buddy. Look, he's looking for food. Oh, he gone. He gone. Come on, rookie, let's go. Oh my God, an absolute dinosaur down the spotted. Oh my God, that's an alligator. That's a freaking alligator. I can't believe he almost got him. Whoa, one just jumped in. One just jumped. Let's go! One just, a big one just jumped in. Good job, buddy. Nice. All right, get the gloves. Here, I'll hold them. Get the gloves. Big boy, Dante. Grab him on top like you did. Boom, right there. All right, great. Got him. All right. All right, let me tape him up. 1 second. All right, here, hold on. Let me... Excuse me?
You should take some time to look at these claws. Or talons, whatever you want to call them.
Hold on, let me get the first, what are they called, talons?
Well, that's what you call, like, eagles. Like,
wow,
eagles.
Look at those things, man. Those things will mess you up, huh?
It's ripping through my glove.
Hold him tight in case he jumps out. Let go of his tail, let go of his tail. They don't like that.
I don't want him to whiplash me.
Okay, all right, let me grab this tape. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm all sweaty. That was a lot of fun. You have fun, Dante?
Yeah.
All right. So, as we mentioned earlier in the video, the most humane way to finish off your iguanas before meal prep is with a pellet gun, a small round, a 22. You don't want to use a BB gun. A BB gun will not kill it right away.
It will make them suffer.
Yeah, he'll definitely suffer. So in this case, we're going to use our pellet gun.
And take them out of their misery.
A .177 caliber pellet. I'm not going to show you guys the process. Pop your pellet clip out. I'm not going to show you guys the process of when we do the deed. A lot of people back at home are not going to like to see that, but again, we're not doing anything illegal. This is completely legal. I will have it in the description explaining why this is legal.
Officers were passing by us just looking at us smiling.
Yeah, they were smiling.
They knew we were going to do a good deed.
They knew we were doing a good deed. So yeah, nothing is illegal. These are invasive species. They're not supposed to be here. They become a nuisance. You see them squashed all over the sides of the roads. There's companies being paid thousands of dollars to
kill these animals.
To kill these guys and get them out of their yards. And in this case, we're just hunting. and we're gonna eat them. Every piece of the meat will be eaten. So again,
none goes to waste, even though they're invasive species.
None goes away. So here's our pellets. Let's open this bad boy up. Show you everything. And oh, you guys can get these at Bass Pro Shop. This is a Gamo .177 caliber pellet gun. Comes with a nice scope, very accurate scope. We could have shot these iguanas, but you don't want to be walking around in your neighborhood. I mean, this is a pellet gun, but this can be a big problem and scare people and have you shot by law enforcement. It's definitely not recommended. We have a big backyard. We're gonna take our iguanas, lay them on the grass, and do what we have to do in our backyard. Pellet looks like this. You're gonna wanna put that ball point straight down into your hole, and then slide it to the next round. In this case, we need 2 rounds. Push down, slide it up, push down, slide it over. And all right, so there you have it, 2 rounds. That's all we need for what we have to do now, the deed. And we'll leave this part out. We'll meet you back in the kitchen. Take it easy. Sorry for anybody that this offends. Again, I apologize. I'm not a huge fan of hunting and shooting. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but in this case, it has to be done to prepare our dinner. They are invasive. I can't say it enough, and this is legal. See you in the kitchen. All right, guys. So these 2 guys are, we took them out as humanely as possible. They did not suffer, not one bit. Now I have a garbage bag. I recommend a garbage bag, and I put paper towels in there. You can see. Hold on one sec. Bunch of paper towels, so you can put them in the fridge to cool off and let the blood drain out. Some people are a little wigged out of nerves. These guys do have active nerves after they die. They'll be moving around. So I recommend this. Put them in the fridge to chill. Nice and cold, just like any meat you would preserve, any steak or chicken. And Dante, here, help me out. And we're gonna put these in our outside fridge underneath our pergola. And yeah, that top one, that top one. And tuck their tails in, buddy. We'll pull them out of that fridge when it's time to clean them up. You guys go have fun. Later. Alrighty, now we're gonna show you guys how to clean the chicken of the trees. Dante, go ahead and pull them. We showed you that we put them in the fridge earlier. Dante, throw them right there in that sink. Let's give them a quick rinse down. Okay. Got that other guy. Something tells me after we have these deep fried, we're gonna go grab some protein more often.
Look at its tongue.
All right, we got that done. All right, Dante, I'm gonna switch this. Go ahead and give him a spray down. It's nice to have a nice outdoor sink. Lovely Miami Springs. All right, Dante, I'm gonna switch with you and get started on cleaning these bad boys. All right, here we go. Iguana number 1 on the chopping block. First, we're gonna start off with discarding of his head. Cut down on his neck. Go around. Ooh. Whack. Get through that skin. All right, head is off. Head off, guys. Again, if this makes you uncomfortable, now is the time to fast forward to the cooking portion. All right, so my head is off. Now, since all the way up this tail, there's not a lot of meat over here, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it about right here. Go ahead and cut the tail off right there. Boom. Got that tail out of there. Now the tail's out of there. I'm going to stick my knife through the top of the tail. Go all the way down. Okay. Get these legs cut off right here. Can you see, or is the sun too bright?
It's on.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
See good?
Yep.
All right, let's get this head out of the way. Cut these, what are they called? What was the word for them?
Talons.
These talons off. Cut off these talons. Cut these talons off. Whoa!
That one just went into its place.
All right, perfect. Now we're gonna go at the top of the skin and follow that skin line down the legs. Okay, boom. Next leg. Like a perfect outline, almost like a fish, guys. Back home, just like a fish. Similar, not quite the same, but very similar. Flip this guy over. He's nice and cold too. We kept him in the fridge after we put him down. It's nice and fresh. Gonna make delicious iguana chicken wings. I'm not even gonna tell anybody who's eating them that it's iguana. Let them try for themselves. Be open-minded, not closed-minded. Okay, boom. All the way down. Okay, everything's pretty split over here. All right, there we go. Oh, look, it pops right off. It's coming right off, guys. Pull that leg out.
It's kind of like filleting a fish when you have to skin it.
Yeah.
Maybe this one might just be a little harder because fish don't have tails.
Right. There you have it. That wasn't so hard, was it?
Or they do.
Let's get this last little bit of skin off, because that tail is going to be like a chicken wing. All right, I lost that. So there you have it. Here's your fully skinned iguana. Now we're going to open him up like a fish. Get those guts out.
Now the yellow stuff is not babies. Those might be some mango.
Nah, that's intestines.
Okay, yep.
Okay, we're gonna split his breast. Split that open. Look at his liver. Just like a fish. All right, split that open. Let's get all this cleaned up. Try to keep it whole so I don't get it spilled all over.
Should we look what's in the stomach?
Nah, it's not like a fish.
I'm sure there'll be a whole bunch of berries and mangoes. Now, I think this might actually be healthier than chicken because chicken are used to...
chicken are penned up. They actually keeping them in dark rooms.
And iguanas eat berries and fruits and steal our mangoes.
All right, we are completely cleaned. All right, there you have it, guys. Completely clean iguana. We're gonna chunk that into, oh, hold on. Completely clean iguana. This leg fell off. But completely cleaned iguana. We're gonna chunk that up into pieces and deep fry that. Delicious, delicious, delicious. I've had it before. I've never made it myself. The people who made me that iguana weren't as good of a cook as I am. So I already know that me and Dante, I think the girls are gonna be scared, but me and Dante are gonna really enjoy it. So follow us in the kitchen. There's your clean. Oh, actually, let's chunk it. Let's discard. So get all the stuff you're not using. And in this case, since we live on a lake, You can guess where it's going. Back to the lake.
Fumble!
Oh no, iguana head fumble. All right, now for iguana number 2. Dante, toss that tail in the lake. Iguana number 2 about to get clean. Very simple, guys. We could do, it could be done. Well, Dante's never done it before, so it'll take him longer. And I don't want him to cut himself, but this can be done.
I think being around behind the camera, I think I could learn stuff.
Yeah, no, you did.
Right, so the head?
No. First, you got to do your outline with this.
Huh? Oh.
So cut all the way around the head and the neck. And look, when you start on an angle this way. Good. All right, discard of that. Let me see. Let me see those claws. Look at these guys. This is why they could claw.
Looks like eagle claws, or in this case, eagle
Look
talons.
at this.
Look how long this is. I wish I had a finger like this.
These guys can claw up trees real quick. Lucky for anyone who's hunting them in Florida, when you grab them in the noose, they play dead. All right, we have our iguanas perfectly cleaned and gutted. Delicious, ready to eat. And when I do braise it or I slow cook it, I'm gonna use the entire body, the rib cage, everything. But since I'm deep frying it, I'm gonna discard of these ribs and just get the meatier pieces. So let's go over here to the tail. And let's give this tail a few whacks. Boom, it actually looks like an oxtail. All right, let's get these legs off. These are all full of meat. Get those legs off. A lot of meat there. Looks like a frog leg. These ribs are almost empty. It looks like skin and bones. So I am actually going to cut this off at the base, down the backbone. We will use this piece since it's nice and meaty, but this skinny rib cage I'm gonna leave out. Let's get this other leg off. Boom. And we're gonna discard of this rib cage. Gone. This is all of our iguana meat. We're gonna batter this, deep fry it, and eat it off the bone just like chicken. Follow us into the kitchen, guys. All right, we have our beautiful iguana chunks cleaned and portioned here like chicken wings. Looks like chicken wings to me. And we're gonna go with a little light salt on them. Little salt straight onto the meat. Some wild fork blackened seasoning. Right there, right onto the meat. I got 1 egg here whipped up. Hold up, mate. It's time to hydrate. Washoo! Ooh, cheers to you guys. Doing all the filming alone today. Well, that's cold. Add a little beer here, about a quarter of this beer since we have such little amount of meat to batter. This is how I like to beer batter. Quarter of a beer, 1 egg. We have our iguana here. Toss it up in those seasonings and the salt. Just like chicken, mammy. Let's dump into the wet. All right, we're in the wet. Deep fried iguanas on the menu. Here I have flour, and flour and a little bit of breadcrumbs with some blackened seasoning and salt. And I'm going right into my Ziploc bag. Here we go, let's toss. Use my hand. Let's go right into our flour. From the wet into the dry, and then we'll shake it all up. Spread it all around. And we'll have some deep fried iguana. Hopefully I put enough flour here. I really didn't put a lot, but it should be good. Deep fried iguana, better than chicken. It's the chicken of the trees. Jeez Louise, I'm making the chicken of the trees. Shake and bake, shake and bake. You guys remember shake and bake? That was the best. I love that stuff. Okay. Okay, now we're ready for some hot oil and deep fry. Time to go into our, quiet Lindy, our boiling oil with our iguana. Mmm. Yummy, looks like chicken, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like chicken? Deep fried iguana. Rob, don't give me no hassles. You only live once and you've lived a long one.
Yeah, I want to keep living.
Don't be like anyway.
FSU a couple of times.
That's an iguana leg right there. All right, and give it its proper respect. We're gonna make sure we drain the oil out of our deep fried iguana onto the paper towel. Don't want to over fry it. Just because it's iguana, I don't want to super fry it because I'm scared. No, I want it to be good just like if it was chicken. I don't want overcooked chicken. So I also don't want overcooked iguana. I want my protein to be perfect, juicy. This looks great, guys. Mmm, deep fried iguana. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. All right, guys. So we are all done. We deep fried our, I keep trying to say alligator, but it's iguana. We deep fried our iguana. It looks just like chicken, looks like deep fried chicken wings. It's time to taste. Hopefully we don't die. We're not gonna die. It's the chicken of the, what is it, the chicken of?
The chicken of the trees.
The chicken of the trees, okay? So geez Louise, I don't need a lemon squeeze. I'm eating chicken of the trees, baby. I made a jalapeno and sriracha aioli, and we're about to dig in. You ready, son?
Let's share this piece.
I wanna try this piece. Oh, it looks delicious. Look, oh look, it's flaky like chicken. Yummy. Dip here.
Ah. Yeah.
Mmm. I swear to God.
I can't open this.
I swear to God, this is better than chicken.
Way too hot.
Try this piece. It's less meat. Or try this one. Less meat. Just bite around the bone.
It's like a chicken wing.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Delicious, guys. Mmm. Mmm.
This is like fish.
It tastes like fish and chicken. Like a little bit of both.
More like fish.
It does taste like fish. Mmm, delicious protein. Man, is this gonna happen again? Rob, you gotta try a piece, man.
I will.
Here you go, bud. You're
I'm
on.
waiting for it to cool down. See, it's too hot.
No, it's not hot. I'll give you a good piece.
Nice knowing you.
Here you go, buddy. Try it with the sauce.
Yeah.
All right, Rob's getting in. Let me get this out of the peripheral. Bite her on the bone like a chicken wing.
Tender.
Dude, it's tender.
Very tender.
Man, iguanas are delicious, guys. Mmm. Mmm, delicious protein.
Let me tell you something funny,
Look
alright?
at this.
When you dip it in sauce, it tastes like fish. When you eat it raw, like this, it tastes like chicken.
Chicken or fish, or both. Mmm, and a lot of meat. Look at that, just like a chicken bone. Guys, back home, follow the recipe. Just deep fry it like it was fish. Try my beer batter. a little blackened seasoning. This is delicious. I like it better than chicken, believe it or not. There's gonna be a lot more iguana catch, clean, and cooks because these are delicious. These are invasive species, and this is legal and highly recommended, and we're doing right for our environment here in Florida. So look for more of these videos. We're gonna finish eating up here. We're all sloppy, food all over the table. We're greasy. We're gonna finish up eating. For right now, this concludes another episode of Sharking with
Seaweed!
Sharking with